Back on Hittin' Hard with Jon Chuckery and Locked On Sports Atlanta. Head to youtube.com, put Locked On Sports Atlanta in the search browser. Hit that subscribe button when you find our page. Leave us a comment. We are free and available to download on all your favorite podcast platforms, including Spotify and Odyssey. Leave us a 5-star review. Downloads for free today. Follow me at JMCH316 on my personal Twitter page. You know, unfortunately, in the media world of today, it's not a matter of being right. It's a matter of being first. You know, everybody has to be hot take. Everybody has to be over the top. Everybody has to have a quick talk with my source. Let's get it out on social media. You know, you put it on the tweet page, you do the Instaface, the Graham book, and all this other crazy stuff that they've got going on today, right? Enter Doug Gottlieb. And this is funny because I actually got emailed to me yesterday the statement from Doug Gottlieb and the statement from Casey Close, the agent in question. So this goes back to, remember the whole Freddie Freeman negotiation process, right? And his agent, Casey Close, and their agency. So Doug Gottlieb on June 29th tweeted out, Casey Close never told Freddie Freeman about the Braves' final offer. This is why Freeman fired him. Now, for some context, this goes back to the report was that Freddie Freeman wasn't notified about the Braves' final offer. He didn't know about it. That's why he thought they didn't make him an offer, and he signed with the Dodgers. Casey Close said, nope, that's not true. We told Freddie Freeman every offer, every step of the way. But Doug Gottlieb, who was a radio host, if you don't know, national radio host on CBS, he put out there that, well, my sources said that they never offered and this, that, and the other. So what Casey Close did was he sued Doug Gottlieb. Good. He sued Doug Gottlieb for libel and said, wait a second, your statements are not true. They're inherently false. And Casey Close even said, we're going to give you a chance to apologize. But if you don't, we're going to pursue this thing. Guess what Doug Gottlieb didn't do? He didn't apologize. So yesterday, we got an email statement through our radio company that said, talking about what Doug Gottlieb and his statement that he had yesterday. Here's the statement that he put out yesterday in talking about this case. On June 29th, I commented on alleged circumstances surrounding Freddie Freeman's negotiations with the Atlanta Braves and his relationship with his former agent, Casey Close. While I always strive to report accurate information, I prematurely reported on these events and simply got it wrong. Duh. Upon further vetting of my sources, a review of the lawsuit filed against me in this manner, and a direct conversation with Casey himself, I have learned that the conduct I alleged did not occur, and there's no credible basis for stating that it did. My ultimate investigation in this matter confirms that Casey Close did, in fact, communicate all offers to Freddie Freeman, and the sources I relied on were incorrect. Duh. In no uncertain terms, I appreciate the damage the misinformation like this can cause and have been in touch with Casey Close to apologize directly. I have also deleted my original tweet. Well, that solves everything. He deleted his tweet. Thank God, right? Okay, let me ask you a question. If you're talking to Casey Close after he filed a lawsuit after you and said, hey, chump, this ain't true, why didn't you go to him from the very start? Why didn't you go to him and say, my sources are telling me that you did not make an offer, a final offer to Freddie Freeman. You did not give him the Braves' final offer. Why didn't he do that? Why didn't he say, here's what my sources are telling me? You don't have to name his sources, but say, my sources are telling me that you did not tell Freddie Freeman about the final Braves offer, and let him confirm or deny it and prove it otherwise. But instead, because Doug Gottlieb, like so many of these ninny hammers and these knuckleheads and these nudnicks, it's so important to fast get it out on social media. I got to get it on my tweet deck. I got to get it on my Instaface, my Graham book, and all this stuff. We got to get it out there. Hurry up. We got to get it out. And I got to get my heart emojis and my likes and my retweets, and I'm trending. Well, Doug Gottlieb's trending now because his ass got sued for, libel. And the guy said, wait a second, this ain't true, and I'm coming after you. Good. Now, yesterday, too, we also got a statement. I got this emailed to me as well from Casey Close's PR people. Statement from Casey Close. From the onset, we were clear that Mr. Gottlieb's tweet was wholly inaccurate, and that we would seek legal remedies to set the record straight. He has retracted his statement in its entirety and acknowledged that he got the story wrong. We consider this matter closed. I say boo to that. F him. F him. Go after him. You're not, because again, he's not the first. He ain't going to be the last. I got to be hot take. I got to get hot take. Got to throw all this stuff out there. I got to get tweets and likes and heart emojis and retweets and quote tweets and more profile visits and all this kind of stuff. Because you got to get your stuff out there. This would have been very easy for Doug Gottlieb to fix and handle. Go right to Casey Close and say, here's what my sources are telling me. Here's the stories. Here's what I've got. Here's exactly what I'm being told. What's true, what's not true. Because if I don't get a straight answer, then I am going for all this. Would not have been hard. Vet the guy who's the original source. Hell, he's vetting him now. Well, I talked to Casey Close. Well, why the hell didn't you talk to him then? Why the hell did you wait till you put the tweet out, got sued, told you were a liar about the whole damn thing, trusted sources that were wrong? You know, this happened in the Deshaun Watson thing, too. There were people that were put, oh, Deshaun Watson, Atlanta Falcon. My sources tell me he's Atlanta Falcon. And if not, I'm going to shut my Twitter down. Okay. Is your Twitter shut down? No? Oh, okay. So you lied about that, too. I get the idea of, in today's news cycle, we got to be first. We got to be hot take. We got to be woke, right? They got shows, Get Woke in the Morning, right? All this kind of crazy, goofy stuff that we got going on. Nobody cares about being right anymore. Nobody cares about getting the story right and accurate. Nobody. Nobody gives a damn. You know, yesterday we got a report from The Athletic about the Deshaun Watson situation, which basically, if you read the article, basically tells you that what Arthur Blank and Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot said about how much they really pursued Watson was a lie. Every bit of what they said was a lie. The owner of the Falcons lied about how far into that negotiation that they had gotten. Well, what does it matter? It matters because of their integrity. If I can't believe or trust any source like that, and especially from the quote-unquote news media, this is why I tell everybody, I'm not in the media. I work for media platforms. My job's to entertain. My job's I put information together, try to give you information, and entertain you at the same time. I'm not a jerk. I don't cover the team. I don't follow them on a day-to-day basis. I'm not on the beat and stuff like that. If I have my sources, and there are people that I trust and people that I know it's a bunch of Michigans, and I won't go with any kind of story if I don't have my information correct on it, or I don't feel like it's credible. I was told about the Calvin Ridley situation from people, and I believed it. And I really didn't talk about the story, and I didn't talk about the fact that I had heard that he had been broken into and had this incident, and there was this, all this stuff going around it. I didn't talk about that because I didn't know if I couldn't believe enough that story was true, but it was what I heard. And once I heard this, the arrests and all this kind of stuff, it's like, okay, that confirmed everything that I was told. But this is ridiculous. This didn't have to happen. F. Doug Gottlieb. I wish Casey Close would pursue legal charges, throw him in a gulag, whatever. Ruin his life too. Oh, that's not nice. I don't give a damn if it's nice. Somebody's got to be held accountable instead of just being held to hot takiness. All right, we thank you so much for making Hittin' Hard with Jon Chuckery your first listen every day. Make A to Z with Mark Zinno your second listen every day. Mark's talking all things Atlanta sports, hot take opinions there too, right? Now, I kid. Listen, opinions that you got to hear from Mark. He's free and available on our YouTube page at Locked On Sports Atlanta. Head there today, hit that subscribe button. Free and available to download on your favorite podcast platforms, including Spotify and Odyssey. Leave us a 5-star review. Then follow me on my personal Twitter page at JMCH316. Back tomorrow to wrap up the week. We'll preview Saints and Falcons. Hittin' Hard with Jon Chuckery, Locked On Sports Atlanta.